What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this situation with Donald Trump, Zelensky at the White House, and pretty much Donald Trump putting Zelensky in his goddamn place where he needed to be. You know what I'm saying? He made that boy take several seats. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get this clear, okay? First of all, Zelensky is an actor, okay? He's an actor. Don't nobody really respect homie. I don't respect this nigga. I don't respect Zelensky at all. He's a fucking actor. This man was on a fucking TV show, okay, playing the president. He been on all these kind of, bro. When people say the world is a stage, sometimes I be kind of believing in that shit. I'm not even gonna sit up and hold you, dog. Sometimes I'll be, but like certain things that happen, and I'll be like, damn. Maybe this shit is like some simulation or something we in, dog. Like, this can't be real. Like, you know, this got to be something past this life that we're in that, you know, that we'll be able to look back at and be like, yeah, that was crazy. Damn, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like, something, you know, sometimes I'll be thinking like that. But it is what it is, right? But anyway, this nigga Zelensky is an actor, okay? So this man done been on TV shows. He done played the president. He done been in, like, you know, I guess out there in the Ukraine, they got like little weird shit, you know, that they, you know, like how, for instance, how we have like American Idol and the X Factor and, you know, these singing shows and shit, or these contests. Like Zelensky has been he's been on these shows before he was even a political figure. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, the nigga's an actor, you know what I mean? And this nigga just happened to become a fucking president, you know what I'm saying? And now this nigga think he gonna get out here and try to get America into some bullshit at the end of the day with goddamn dictator and Putin. You know what I'm saying? He think he gonna go chest to chest with Putin and he gonna drag America into that bullshit. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? But they almost did. They almost pulled this shit off. Had Joe Biden and them niggas won, they would have pulled that off. You know what I'm saying? We would have been in a war with Russia, for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into this, man, because Zelensky comes to the goddamn White House. Now, some of y'all, because if y'all hate Donald Trump, y'all gonna act like, oh, Trump was being disrespectful. He was being mean. He was being mean to Zelensky. He was being mean. He didn't have to treat Zelensky like that. Zelensky's in war. Really? This nigga's really in war? Come on now. We already, listen, y'all fuck with Tell Like It Is and y'all subscribe to the channel. We already debunked. Ain't no war going on out there. Know what I'm saying? We already debunked that. Know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, let's come over here, man, because this wasn't the first time somebody had to put Zelensky whole ass in his place, okay? So apparently, Joe Biden had to go and lose his temper real quick. He had to remember that, hold up, nigga, I done gave you billions upon billions of dollars. Nigga, the fuck is it? Hold up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even Joe had to wake out of his sleep and cuss this whole ass nigga out. But anyway, let's go ahead and...
Biden called President Zelensky to tell him about a roughly $1 billion package of additional equipment and weapons for the Ukrainian military coming from the United States. During the course of the call, President Zelensky continued, according to a number of officials who we spoke with who were familiar with the call, President Zelensky continued to talk about the additional equipment and weapons and support that he and his military needed. According to these officials, they said that President Biden finally just got frustrated and lost his temper and told President Zelensky, look, you could be a little bit more grateful. The reason that this story is interesting to us and is something that we are reporting on and officials are speaking to us about is because it shows that all these months ago, President Biden already realized that there was going to be a point where the American people, members of Congress, where people would start potentially pushing back on all these billions and billions of dollars of
and it hit the trillions. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I know what I covered, okay? The man was already sending out 500 billion, 300 billion, 300 million. He was already doing this kind of shit. And then on top of that, he was hitting a nigga with a little $1 million package here, $1 million package here. He was already giving this whole ass nigga all this bread, fam. All of this bread. I know it. The shit seems, it's unreal to hear that maybe almost $1 trillion, if not $1 trillion, went to the Ukraine. That might sound crazy, but that's exactly what the fuck happened. I've been covering this shit from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? And once Joe Biden has got in office, I was covering a lot of this shit anyway. And when I told you the nigga was going to nosedive the economy into the ground, that's exactly what the man did, okay? That's exactly what the man did. Took this goddamn economy that was doing somewhat well, okay? Somewhat well, you know what I mean? Let's just be honest about that until the goddamn pandemic happened. Then after that, he nosedived that bitch right into the ground and gave all of us a big middle finger on the way out. You know what I'm saying? That's what Biden did. You know what I'm saying? Because they got rich, okay? All his buddies and cronies, they all got rich, okay? So, it is what it is, all right? So let's come over here to the meeting at the end of the day, all right? So this is it right here.
Around and forcing.
All right, so JD Vance, okay, first of all, Zelensky showing up to the White House. This nigga's dressed like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even got a business suit on, nothing, you know what I'm saying? At least you're going to come through and talk business, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And you want money and shit like that we don't have to support your dumb ass at the end of the day. At least show up, casual, fam. You know what I'm saying? You showing up like you the nigga in charge or some shit like that. Like you just walked out of the White House bedroom and shit. Like, yeah, man, hold up. This nigga Trump there? All right, hold up. Let me holler at this nigga. I need more bread, fam. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what the fuck you mean you need no more bread, nigga? We're not fighting your battle, fam. We're not fighting your battle, fam. I hope you know that. You know what I'm saying? So you can ask for all the bread you want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even really doing shit with the bread any goddamn way. Y'all running around here attacking your own people. Y'all using American motherfucking weapons and shit, bombing on your own people. Especially people who probably side with Russia, okay? People that side with Russia or that have some kind of, they rock with Putin. You know what I'm saying? Putin is their guy. They have no problem with Putin. They're used to things. Or if they're Christians, I noticed that a lot of the Christians out there are getting attacked out there in the Ukraine. That's what I have noticed when I was covering that shit hard body. But anyway.
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are
Mr.
not
President,
strong...
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree?
Ooh, look how Zelensky looked at him. Like, hold up, nigga. You weren't supposed to say all that. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I fuck with JD Vance. Yeah, nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Hell yeah, that's what them hoe ass niggas was doing. Bring these niggas over there. Nancy Pelosi and all these niggas. They coming through to check on that paper. That's what they coming through to check up on. They don't give a fuck about no war. So this nigga, you telling me they gonna bring some of the most powerful politicians over to the Ukraine in the middle of this heated war, and they're going to take a walk around the city? Okay, they're going to take a walk around the city, but there's supposed to be incoming bombs and this, that, and the third. Like, come on, bro. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Y'all can't be believing in shit like this, dog. You know what I'm saying? Putin and them is that much of a goddamn savage that they're willing to drop bombs and shit on the Ukrainian people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, it's a propaganda tour. You're fixing your face up like this nigga lying or something. Yeah, nigga, it's a propaganda tour. You're bringing these people out here just to say, hey, look, let's take a walk over here. You see this? Oh, let's take a walk over here. Now let me bring you to my little underground joint. Let me show you my underground joint real quick. Yeah, man, that joint flies. So yeah, and then, at the end of all that shit, when the camera's cut off, Nancy Pelosi looking at that nigga like, all right, yeah, where that money at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, where that money at? That money we sent y'all? Yeah, where it at? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they going over there for. They going over there to get some of that money back that they was out there in Congress writing checks off and yaying and naying bills and shit. Therefore, they can go out there and go get that money. They all was getting paid out that shit, dog. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's just common sense. It's common sense, dog. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this.
Do you think you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful
I will answer.
to come to the Oval Office of the United
Now, if y'all don't know, like I said, I covered a lot of this Ukraine shit, so I know a lot about this shit at the end of the day. Out there in the Ukraine, they were literally, any male that's 18 and up to like 60, your ass was forced to join the military. It ain't no about that shit. It ain't no, oh, I got a health problem or I'm mentally da-da-da. No, your ass was forced to go fight a fight against Russia. You know, this is why, you know, a lot of the battlefield, like when you look at a lot of the battlefield, a lot of these Russian, they was out there just pretty much leaving shit. A lot of our military equipment that was getting sent out there, because, like I said, when you're dealing with Russia, you're dealing with a military, you know what I mean? You know, you got people that's willing to crash out for Putin. You know what I'm saying? They willing to crash out for that man. You know what I mean? So their military is going to be on fucking point. And if you got a military where you're dragging people, because they was even trying to get people from the United States to go over there and fight for the Ukraine. Like, nigga, you got to be out your mind. You want to go over there and fight for the Ukraine, with that weak ass goddamn army, and go fuck with Putin and them niggas? You go do that. You know what I'm saying? You go sign your ass up and you go out there and go fight for that shit, because the people out there ain't even fighting for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if the people out there ain't even willing to fight for the shit, why the fuck are we willing to fight for that shit? Why are we even spending money towards the shit? So anyway, because you had to be really following the RT. Now, I knew once they started banning the RT and I forgot the other Russian joint. Once they banned that shit off YouTube, I was like, oh, okay. That's the shit I need to be watching. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching a lot of this shit and their coverage of this shit at the end of the day. And with their coverage of the shit, dog, these niggas, the Ukrainian army was, as soon as they seen Russian tanks and shit like that, nigga, they was dropping everything and hauling ass. Okay? Dropping everything and hauling ass. All the military equipment, bombs, motherfucking guns, vests, anything you could think of. All American motherfucking military might, they were just leaving that shit, and the Russian military was just collecting that shit up. Just collecting that shit, dog. That shit was like literally in the middle of nowhere. They're collecting U.S. military equipment. You see what I'm saying? So these niggas wasn't even, so we sending all this money over there for what? For what? You niggas want to go over there and fight for what? For what? You gonna go over there and die. That's what's gonna end up happening. You gonna take your ass over there and die. That's what's gonna end up happening. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad that the American people is starting to wake up. I wish y'all would have seen through this shit back in 2021 when it was really getting hot and it was starting to get thick. You know what I'm saying? I wish y'all was able to see through it then, but you know, everybody has their time. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, shout out to goddamn JD Vance letting that hoe ass nigga know, nigga, you out there doing propaganda tours, nigga. Hoe ass nigga.
United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody had
That nigga Trump, when that nigga Zelensky said, first of all, that nigga Trump looked hella annoyed with this nigga, dog. Like, yo, hold up, man. This nigga got me fucked up, dog. You know I'm back in office, right? You know I'm back on my bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying? You know I'm back on my bullshit. Hold up real quick.
problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future.
He said, you guys have nice ocean, but you won't have nice ocean, and you will feel it. And this is where Trump goes off on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This when Trump absolutely start breathing fire on a weak ass bitch like Zelensky. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into it.
You don't know that. God bless. God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what
I'm not
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
That's how you put a hoe ass nigga back in their place. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, see, Biden or Kamala could never even be able to do no shit like that because they'd have been kissing Zelensky ass and feet and giving that nigga all type of money so they can go through and what they call that shit, pretty much boomerang money back to their bank accounts because they all was getting rich out of this little proxy war or whatever the fuck they had going on between the Ukraine and Russia, right? They all was getting the bag out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Republicans too. You know what I'm saying? That's why some Republicans were in with this whole Ukraine shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they were getting money. They got stocks and shit like that into these military motherfucking equipments. You know, you have a bitch like goddamn Majority Taylor Greene, right? You know, she just America first, America first, America first. But she was in support of the Ukraine because she had stock and shit like that in the military defense weapons and shit. So she's going to get money out of that. You know what I'm saying? She's going to get the bag out of that. And a lot of them were getting the bag out of that. So a lot of them were getting the bag. They might disagree with you know, the funding and shit like that. But, you know, they couldn't really say nothing because they're gonna get some money out of that anyway. You know what I mean? So, but they'll get up here and be the first one to tell you, oh yeah, I'm from pro-America, America first, America first. But they got out here fighting a war and yaying fucking bills. So therefore they're gonna get some money out of it. But ultimately, that shit fucked over the American people because now we have inflation higher than a bitch. Okay? So it is what it is.
We're going to feel very good.
Feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
Look how disrespectful. Trump should have slapped the shit out of Zelensky. I ain't gonna say if he would have slapped him, I'd have had no problem with it. Because the audacity of a weak ass bitch like this, nigga, you're getting billions. You've probably got $1 trillion from the United States. Nigga, you've got all of the best motherfucking military equipment probably in the fucking world, nigga. And you got the nerve to bring your ass over here asking for more shit. And then on top of that, nigga, when I'm talking, you're talking over me, nigga. Telling us what we gonna feel and all this whole other shit. Like, nigga, I'd have slapped the shit out of Zelensky, dog. I'd have slapped the hell out of him. Like, hell no, nigga. Ain't no way, dog. I'd have gotta slap the shit out of him, man. America's back. I'd have slapped the shit out of him and then looked at the camera and said, America's back. You know what I'm saying? America's back and we you know what I'm saying? We standing on business, nigga. America back. You know what I'm saying? We back in the power position. You know what I'm saying? And we as a powerful leader, this is what I do to weak ass leaders like this. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring your ass over here talking over me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker telling us what we gonna feel and wagging your finger and shit. You know what I'm saying? When nigga, we the one helping your dog ass out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta help you out, dog. You know what I'm saying? We the one helping you out. So the audacity of your ass to come over here talking over me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd have slapped the hell out of Zelensky, man. I'd have slapped him, like I said, and said America's back. That's what I would have did. And had Secret Service escort that nigga up out my goddamn Oval Office at the end of the day.
In a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. Yeah, you're playing cards. You're playing cards.
Serious.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's
with
back
all
to
respect
you.
to your
Far
parts.
more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once?
This nigga Zelensky sound like he drunk. Right. Like, nigga, I'd have slapped the shit out of Zelensky. Nigga, take your drunk ass up out of here, nigga. Get this drunk nigga up out of here, man. Fuck wrong with him, man. This nigga ain't gonna bring on a suit. Then he got the nerve to be wagging his finger. He got the nerve to be cutting niggas off. And you drunk, nigga. Get the fuck out of my office, nigga. Weak ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'd have slapped the shit out of Zelensky ass. Hold up.
A lot of times.
No, in this
Even
entire
today.
meeting, you said thank
Even
you.
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
All right, because when Trump was in office, Zelensky, hoe ass nigga, you didn't have any problems with Russia. All right? everybody was on a mutual respect. Okay, it wasn't until tired ass Biden got in office to where everything got lost. Okay, everything got lost. Now, whether that was done purposely or it just happened to blow over, but like I said, America would feel some kind of way. Okay, and as we should. Let's say Mexico, right? Let's say Mexico. Because I still consider a lot of this shit. I still consider all of this shit America. That's just my personal opinion about it, right? But let's just go based on this fucking, this little map, right? In this place called Mexico. So let's just say Mexico is setting up nuclear warheads, and we have an agreement with Mexico, like, yo, all right, we know y'all your own country and shit like that. That's cool and all that. We know y'all trying to, y'all got the right to do what y'all want to do. But listen, you cross this line right here, or you start itching up towards this line, I'm taking that as a threat, right? And Mexico says, you know what? They start teaming up with Canada and teaming up with everybody around fucking America, right? And they like, fuck that, push that line, fuck that, we're gonna set it up right there, we're gonna set it up right there, but if we just ended up setting it right there, this shit is gonna get thick, you know what I'm saying? Tension is gonna get thick, and shit gonna get crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? We might have to, it might lead to bloodshed, you know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck the hell yeah, do that shit, right? And then America goes, oh yeah, see, we already had an agreement, nigga. You cross this line right here, fam. We have to take this shit as a threat. And if America went to motherfucking bringing their military out and motherfucking stepping on goddamn Mexico military at the end of the day, they would be justified for doing that shit. It's the same shit with the Ukraine and Russia. They have an agreement. Hey, look, do not start testing these, cause you niggas is in cahoots with the European shit. You niggas got backing NATO and all this whole other shit. Like, we don't know who's coming. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got all this party shit going on with all these people teaming up together and shit. I don't know if I can trust y'all niggas. Y'all niggas setting up shop and shit. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all too close to, if something is to happen, y'all are real easy to get at us. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem, nigga. And if you niggas don't back down from that, nigga, then nigga, fuck it, nigga. It's World War III, nigga. It's up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Putin said. Putin said, nigga, look, man, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. If y'all niggas move an inch closer, dog, it's up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. And then anybody is setting up shop in your backyard, and you turn a blind eye to that, you soft. You soft, dog. You hella soft. You know what I'm saying? And you can never run a country at the end of the day, because you would get ran off of your spot easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy work. You know what I'm saying? You would get ran off of your spot easy work, dog. You know what I'm saying? The minute a threat comes, you would ignore that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, it's nothing. They can, no, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you're not setting up shop in my backyard. It's not happening, dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, nigga, it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this whole shit is about with the Ukraine and all that. And the nerve of this whole ass nigga Zelensky to bring his weak ass out here, motherfucking wagging his finger and shit, demanding money every time he comes to the United States. Like, nigga, I'm so sick of this nigga coming to the White House, motherfucking, wagging his finger and shit like that, and asking for money and getting money. Because that's another thing. The nigga's actually getting the bag. I'm so tired of that shit when we got shit out here that we could be dealing with. I'm just sick of this nigga, dog. I'm sick of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this nigga Zelensky. I'm sick of this whole Ukraine shit. Them folks, ain't nothing wrong with them folks out there. Them folks is partying, having a great time. Meanwhile, and they getting all of our goddamn bread. Anyway.
Into Ukraine 8 or 9 times since.
All right. So Senator Lindsey Graham, who is the biggest neocon in Congress and wants direct war with Russia, calls on Zelensky to resign after his behavior in the White House with President Trump, okay? See, now Trump is back in office, okay? Now this whole ass nigga, Lindsey Graham, Zelensky should resign over his actions. But this bitch, okay, Senator Lindsey Graham, because that's what he is. He's a bitch, okay? This bitch here, okay, was all for the funding of the Ukraine. He was all for it. You know what I'm saying? All for it. He not about to sit up here and try to play stupid now that Trump is back in office. Okay, we didn't forget, nigga, your ass turned your back on Donald Trump when he lost. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't forget that. Okay, trading ass nigga. Okay, we didn't forget that you was out here loving on the Ukraine. Okay, taking multiple trips out to the Ukraine on the propaganda tour. You know what I'm saying? And you were, sir, okay, ma'am, okay, you were one of the ones who were advocating for all of our tax dollars and all of our money, okay, to go to the fucking Ukraine to help out some bullshit war at the end of the day that we didn't ask for and we didn't participate in and we had nothing to fucking do with, okay? You, sir, did that. You, sir, had niggas wanting to take their ass out there to go fight in a war and die for some shit that had nothing to do with us in the fucking first place. You, sir, you did that, okay? And then stole all our tax dollars, motherfucking nosedived the economy, sir. You, sir, were a part of that. So for you now to get your ass out here acting like, yeah, man, I'm Team America, man. That's what I'm saying. Some of these Republicans fake as fuck. These niggas fake as hell, you know what I'm saying? And you can't trust these niggas, you know what I'm saying? You can't trust them, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So, what I think? Complete, utter disaster. I've been to Ukraine 8 or 9 times since the war started. I understand the consequences of Putin's actions against Ukraine. I appreciate what the Ukrainian people have done. They fought like tigers. At the end of the day, I was hoping that this minerals deal, which would be transformative in the relationship, would go over well. I talked to Zelensky this morning. Don't take the bait. President Trump was in a very good mood last night. Somebody asked me, am I embarrassed about Trump? I have never been more proud of the president.
Yeah, this nigga's fake. He hella fake, man. Like I said, politicians, these niggas is fake, dog. Oh my God. I talked to Zelensky and I told him Trump is in a very good mood. And I've never been more proud of Donald Trump. Like, nigga, shut your stupid ass up, nigga.
Was very proud of J.D. Vance, standing up for our country. We want to be helpful. What I saw in the Oval Office was disrespectful, and I don't know if we can ever do business with Zelensky again. I think most Americans saw a guy that they would not want to go in business with. The way he handled the meeting, the way he confronted the president was just over the top. So I think the relationship between Ukraine and America is important, vitally important.
Now, what they're doing, what they're basically complaining about or trying to make some kind of deal about is the minerals. So it's some kind of minerals over there that's very valuable. That Russia also has these minerals too. And if I'm not mistaken, I just seen something where Putin was willing to do direct business with Donald Trump pertaining to these minerals. So basically, when Trump is basically telling that nigga Zelensky, that's why they little boy and Zelensky like that. Because they like, nigga, we really don't need you, fam. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the jig is up. We don't need you, fam. I can go talk to Putin himself and do business about these same little minerals. But I figure we'll see how you acting about this shit. And, we'll make some kind of deal out with you and shit. You know, because y'all own country. We already have a relationship with y'all. So let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But if your ass gonna come up in here wagging your finger and shit, telling us what we need to do and this, that, and the third, nigga, we don't. You're not you don't have the cards. That's why he telling that nigga, like, nigga, you ain't got no spades, fam. You ain't got no spades, nigga. You ain't got no goddamn you ain't got no double aces, nigga, in the poker game, nigga. You ain't got that, fam. You're walking around this bitch. You're walking around this bitch with an ace king and a nigga got a full house. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got a whole full house out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you running around this bitch with an ace king wagging your finger and shit, telling niggas what they gonna do and what they need to do and what they need to put their money in and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With an ace king. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing matching on the board, fam. Nothing matching on the board. All cards have been flipped, okay? And you have nothing on the board but an ace king, okay? Great cards to have, but you have nothing on the board. Meanwhile, okay, Trump, Putin, okay, niggas is working with 4 houses, okay? 4 houses, 4 of a kind, know what I'm saying? 3 of a kind, know what I'm saying? Shit, some of these motherfuckers might even be working with a pair out this bitch, okay? You, sir, don't have the cards to win this game. You just don't, know what I'm saying? So, his approach, he totally just botched that shit at the end of the day. He definitely did.
Can Zelensky do a deal with the United States? After what I saw, I don't know.
What do you need to do? Senator Graham.
He was shocked. He was very upbeat. I told Zelensky, we'll talk about security guarantees. We'll talk about ceasefires and how the war ends. This is a process. You have a new relationship with America, a $500 billion, $500 billion deal that President Trump is proud of, that gives us an interest worth defending. Let's talk about the positive. But he was terrible at Munich, Zelensky, and I think he has made it almost impossible to sell to the American people that he's a good investment, that he is a good business.
Last question. Senator Graham.
Now fuck all that, Trump. I don't think 500 billion is in or a trillion. We already gave that nigga that, man. We don't need to be getting that nigga no more money, dog. That's a wrap.
Hey, one at a time. One at a time. Christian Daytop. Senator Graham, thank you. Do you think President Zelensky needs to resign to resume these peace talks?
He either needs to resign and send somebody over that we can do business with, or he needs to change.
Or he needs to change. Okay. Anyway. But as you see, this person says you are watching a movie. It is what it is. But one, we do know that we do know for sure that Zelensky is definitely an actor. Donald Trump, they got Donald Trump up here being an actor. I know Donald Trump was on a few TV shows, this, that, and the third. So I don't know if you want to call him an actor. J.D. Vance, I don't know. Let me find out J.D. Vance was some form of actor or some shit like that. I do know Munchkin. Y'all remember the dude Munchkin from Trump's last administration? I think he was like the press secretary or something. This nigga directed massive films, bro. Massive films. I'm like, damn, maybe this shit is, maybe we living in like some kind of Matrix or simulation or some kind of movie or some shit like that. Fucking Truman Show. Because this nigga literally was like the, was it Munchkin? It was Steve Munchkin, I want to say his name was. But yeah, man, this dude was like a Hollywood director and co-writer for like some good movies too. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn. And just for this dude to be like one of the main dudes of Donald Trump's administration to me was kind of wild. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But whatever, you know what I mean? So this is what they doing right here, all right? J.D. Vance confronted Zelensky on the forceful mobilization. That is what he means, okay? So this is one of them right here, okay? So the Ukrainian military is running around here snatching folks up, okay? Like this is some goddamn Nazi Germany type shit, okay? But I told y'all anyway about the goddamn Ukrainians and the Azov Balatane niggas. These niggas is Nazis, neo-Nazis, okay? And this is the shit that they want America supporting. This is why I was telling y'all from the very beginning. No, we not supporting that shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And if we're supporting them, then we're saying that we support Nazism. That's what we're saying. We're saying that in a nutshell. We're supporting and backing Nazis doing wild, crazy shit at the end of the day. Like I said, anybody who disagree with them, they were doing diabolical shit to them, dog. You know what I mean? And this is what they're doing when they're out here forcefully doing shit to people at the end of the day. Let's get into this. All right, this dude is screaming. You know what I'm saying? That's the mother right there. So they're obviously snatching this boy up and, about to motherfucking force his ass into the military. Now think about that. Now think about that. Think about being in the country and all of a sudden you chilling with your mom and shit one day thinking nothing of it, and then the military come out here and snatch your ass up away from your mom and have you fighting some fight that you don't even really understand what's going on. You don't even really know what's going on, but they got your ass joining this fight. You know what I'm saying? This is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. Period. My man fighting like hell not to get in that van. I feel him though. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? My man was probably about to go hop on Call of Duty. He probably was going to go, you know what I'm saying? Play him a video. He seemed like a nigga that's playing video games and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was on his way, you know, chilling with, parlaying with. So they got motherfuckers hiding in the crib now like Anne Frank. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna be hiding in the crib like Anne Frank. And this is the type of shit that we gonna be supporting. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit we support now. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight for the Ukraine and shit. Man, fuck the Ukraine. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, they couldn't even really get his ass in there. All right, so this is once they're in the military recruitment center, they've been beaten into submission. So this is them beating on their ass. Look at this. All right, so this is what they do. Once they get their ass in there, they start beating on their ass at the end of the day. All right, let's come over here.
Как твоя фамилия? Да, можно мне почесать? Свою футболку почесать. Сними наручники. Я ж тут боксер, я ж убийца. Сними наручники. Не убийца. Так ты меня как убийцу. Ну чисто. Я как убийца. Ну чисто. Фу, ты в бронежилете.
So look what they're doing. Look what they doing to this, and this whole ass nigga Zelensky got the nerve to bring his ass over here, wagging his finger and shit. This is the way he treating his people out there in the Ukraine. All you niggas out here defending the goddamn, want to talk about the one that defended Ukraine. The people in the Ukraine feel like that shit is some bullshit. Look what the people out there dealing with, dog. You know what I'm saying? I remember this nigga, motherfucking black dude and shit trying to get niggas to take their ass out there and go help the U.S. military out there with the Ukraine. No, nigga, you take your ass out there and go fight for the Ukraine, dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get out here and want niggas to be a part of some crash dummy mission and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look how they doing it, their own people. Look how they doing their own people, dog. So as you see, look what the nigga said. I'm a citizen in handcuffs. Look at this nigga. You are sending me to war so that I protect your family. Why the fuck should I care about you? That's right. You fucking scumbag. I hope you die miserably. And I won't fight there. So this is a nigga in the Ukraine right now saying, hey, look. Fuck y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas hoes, you know what I'm saying? Get out there and fight your own battles, because we ain't asked for the fucking war. Y'all get out there and do this shit. Y'all out here beating us and shit, treating us like shit, handcuffing us, got us locked up like we committed murder or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What are we really in here for? What are we really fighting? You know what I'm saying? I will just die, understood? Because I don't need to defend. I don't need to defend who? Your family? I don't give a fuck about you. Your family, you are loyal to Ukraine. Loyal to Ukraine. You're a Russian fag.
Давай сюда. Идемте со мной, ребята. Пошлите со мной воевать. Ты идешь со мной воевать? А ты со мной идешь?
So these are probably some of like these politicians and shit that's running around here acting like, oh yeah, we all going to war. You see Zelensky and shit, he act like he going to war. His ass ain't going to no fucking war, but he gonna send niggas to war. You know what I'm saying? And this is probably why that dude was going off. Like, yeah, we fighting for y'all fucking families. Y'all bitch asses ain't even gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all the main ones in the media. Y'all the main ones in the media talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all not taking y'all ass out there. Y'all not sending none of your uncles and cousins and none of that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas absolutely right. Damn. Look how they getting these niggas off the street, bro. They are literally snatching these people off the streets and making them join the military, dog. Well, my man thought he was good. Look. He's shaking his hand. He like, yeah, dude, put that real grip on his hand real quick. Like, yeah, got this nigga. You ain't going nowhere now. Dude trying to cop a plea. He already knew it. He knew it was over after that. They done snatched his man up. He knew it was over. He trying to negotiate. Look, he ended up punching the dude. Hell of a recruitment process. I tell you that. No. I don't want to go fight. I won't go fight. Nigga ran across his jaw real quick. Now, this shit ain't funny, dog, because some of these people ain't going to make it back. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people going to die. You know what I mean? Some of these folks ain't going to make it. They're going to die. They're going to die. Some of these folks going to die and getting beat to death by some of these over-the-top Ukrainian goddamn military people that's these neo-Nazis. They're going to be beating the fuck out of these motherfuckers in these little camps and shit. Some of these motherfuckers may not make it out, but we ain't going to hear about it. We ain't going to hear about it. Not in America. We ain't going to hear about it. Some of you niggas still be talking about waving Ukrainian flags and shit, right? Some of y'all still going to be, I support the Ukraine and all the dumb shit they doing over there. Hey, he fucking this nigga up. Damn. How much in a disagreement you have to be in with your own country to where the point the military is coming through to tell y'all niggas, hey, look, y'all niggas ain't got no choice. Y'all fighting in this war. And you're fighting like hell to not fight in the war. That tells you a lot about how, you know what I'm saying, how this war is a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the hearts of the people, because let's just be honest, right? Let's say if it's some crazy shit to ever happen in America, right? I'm going to tell y'all niggas right now. You know what I'm saying? Tell Like It Is TV is going to suit up and boot up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, fam. If shit start getting crazy in America, Tell Like It Is TV will be suiting up and booting up. That's a fact, all right? But if you're asking Tell Like It Is TV to go over to Africa or some shit like that and fight a war and this, that, and the third, Tell Like It Is TV will not be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I will not be doing that. Oh, yeah, let's go out there and let's go fight for the Ukraine against Putin and Russia. Absolutely not. But if Putin and Russia brought their ass to America, the nigga, I'm suiting up and I'm booting up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You know what I mean? What's the other nigga name? Xi Jinping? All them niggas? Them niggas brought their ass to America with that bullshit? Yeah. That's the only time Tell Like It Is TV will be suiting up and booting up. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look how they're grabbing people, dog, to join the military. They're literally, niggas is like on the humbug and they're turning around and just jumping out, throwing niggas in cars and shit, dog. This is crazy. Ukrainian men volunteer for the military. Look, they are dragging these niggas, talking about they volunteering. I mean, that person being sarcastic. But like I said, I can spend all day on this Ukrainian shit. I ain't got time for it. But it is what it is. Let's come over here real quick. Let's come over here real quick because let's get into this. Now, I told y'all, and I've been telling y'all for a minute about this whole Ukrainian shit is a bunch of bullshit. These niggas is getting rich. Every politician you see at that time when it was up, you know what I'm saying? When it was really up, when it first got started. I told y'all, these niggas is getting money out this situation. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but these niggas is rolling out and turning around and getting the bag. This shit is being ciphered or whatever. I would say cipher would be the word. Back into these niggas' bank accounts. So they're stealing money from the American people, acting like it's going to the Ukraine, and really, it's a lot of that shit is really going back into their bank accounts. Okay. So according to this guy, I don't know if this guy has released the research or this is just research that's just out here, because they got this dude Kash Patel. I guess he's the new FBI or some kind of investigator. You know what I mean? But anyway, Ukrainian officials release the kickback numbers they gave. Okay, so the U.S. politicians, Joe Biden, $92 million he got out of that. Mitch McConnell, $89 million. Okay, these are two people that we know are already who were heavy. We got to do stuff for the Ukraine. Okay, Nancy Pelosi. Okay, we already know Nancy Pelosi, heavy Democrat, heavy Ukraine. Okay, Chuck Schumer. We know Chuck Schumer, old clown ass, heavy Ukraine. Lindsey Graham. Okay. The whole ass nigga that we just finished watching get on his knees for Donald Trump. Yeah, I've never been more proud of President Donald Trump, because I talked to Zelensky and yeah, of course, we know you've been talking to Zelensky, nigga, because your ass been out here getting that money. This nigga Lindsey Graham is a hoe. He's a hoe. He gonna do whatever, whoever, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just straight hoe. You know what I mean? But anyway, he got $82 million. Mitt Romney, $71 million. John Cornyn, or whatever. I don't know how to say that nigga last name. It is $41 million. Adam Schiff, $62 million. Dan Crenshaw, $20 million. Elizabeth Cheney, $77 million. Kevin McCarthy, $42 million. Okay? So this is where a lot of the money is going to. And you know what I mean? So it just kind of is what it is, man. These people have been like absolutely being the most treasonous motherfuckers that the world has ever seen. And a lot of people just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? These corrupt, I'm going through the comments real quick. I'm about to get ready to jump off this video. But anyway, these corrupt politicians need to reimburse American taxpayers for all the money they've stolen. Absolutely. And they need to be thrown in fucking jail. You know what I'm saying? This other person says guilty, and he needs a special place to go. It's called Gitmo. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I think all these politicians earned going to fucking Gitmo at this point. You know what I'm saying? They earned that shit. Stole from the American people. Treasonous acts. It's just crazy, man.
So, to convince myself, I'm recording this video to tell you about what happened in the Elena Zaleska Foundation when I worked there. After also, on your email, I will send you all the documents, all the effect what happened you will have in your email with this video. To start my story, it was in France.
All right, I ain't gonna really get into that. I don't know. It is what it is. But, yeah, when it comes down to this situation, though, man, They're claiming, that Zelensky's wife and shit like that, sex trafficking, child trafficking. I wouldn't put it past. I definitely wouldn't put it past. It is what it is. If true, these people must be brought to justice for money laundering. That's the word I'm looking for. Money laundering and embezzlement. Their seats should have been taken away and not filled until 2026. This next person says, so the whole war was just a money laundering Ponzi scheme and nobody is getting arrested. Got it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It definitely was a money scheme, and no, nobody will be arrested. You know what I'm saying? Because Congress, for whatever reason, these people just can't go to jail. These people commit all kind of treasonous acts and not go to jail because they're political figures, right? But if Tell Like It Is TV is to slap the shit out of somebody, or if Tell Like It Is TV gets into a fight in a parking lot or at a bar or some shit like that, and the police show up, Tell Like It Is TV will be arrested, okay? The cop don't have to see the fight. He could just come for the ending results of the fight, and I can still get arrested and get charged for battery and things like that. But we can watch, as the American people, we can watch these folks motherfucking steal our money in real time. And in real time, watch these people's net worth go up in real time, and no investigation is done, no none of that, and these folks can walk around and be in political seats. This is, like I'm saying, like, this shit is ridiculous, dog. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? All right. But one thing I will say about this shit, though, too, is, you definitely have to be careful with a lot of stuff that's being posted. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a lot of bot-ish like things. Like, I seen videos where people are posting shit and they're making it seem like it's new, but it's not new. It's like years old and shit. And y'all got to be careful about that shit. Y'all got to be careful about a lot of this shit on social media. A lot of this shit be like, you got the QAnon niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's out here pushing propaganda. Motherfuckers is thrown in Gitmo. Motherfuckers is arrested already. We living in a stage. All this dumb shit that they like going out here saying and shit. Gotta be careful for that. You gotta be careful for these people that's out here doing videos, and they're trying to make it seem like it's real or it's a real situation happening, but it's really not. It's a skit. So be careful for a lot of that shit, because some of y'all get up here and make videos about shit and it's a whole skit. It's like, bro, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? This is not a real chick doing some dumb shit. And, like, for instance, right? Like, they'll have skits where a chick is like, oh, you taking me here? You think I'm better than that? And, brothers getting up on here, especially these MGTOW niggas, getting up in here crying about these women. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. A man can't do that for a woman. See what I... And don't let the woman be black. Oh, my God. Do not let the woman be black. These niggas really gonna go in. Know what I'm saying? These niggas really gonna go in if the woman is black. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, you get these MGTOW niggas out here crying about these women, because this is what they do all day. Cry about women and shit. Going in on women and shit. See, this is why the modern day woman can't be trusted. The modern day woman don't deserve love. The modern day woman. Now, I will say this. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. Some of these bitches ain't shit. I'm going to be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say all women ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't say all women ain't shit. It's just sometimes we chase women as far as men. Sometimes we deal with women that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it be, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we allow these women to finesse and lie to us, you know what I'm saying? Because they're women, okay? And we think women can't be finesses, they can't be diabolical and manipulative and all because they sweet to look at and they're women. We give these bitches passes, you know what I'm saying? And get burnt, you know what I mean? Get absolutely burnt at the end of the day. So, sometimes the woman that is for you, you ignoring that bitch. But the women that, that you chasing and shit like that, you know, sometimes those really don't be the woman for you because they didn't really want your ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really want your ass anyway. So that shit be happening with a lot of men and shit like that. They get caught up in that game. And then, you know, they fuck around, pick the wrong bitch and get burnt. You know what I'm saying? And now, according to them, all bitches ain't shit. No, nigga, just the bitch you was picking. You should have did more investigative research on the bitch before you just took everything that this bitch had to say at face value. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it happens. You know what I mean? But, you know. So when it comes down to the situation with Donald Trump and him standing...
royalties.
Mama can't.
Then a Democrat,
Of course.
that sides with foreign countries.
The fact that I'm rooting for Canada. Because y'all not gonna bully his ass out of his fucking country.
What we just seen Donald Trump and J.D. Vance doing on national TV is literally mafia-style strong-arming someone into doing a deal. And basically...
The fuck you mean, strong-arming? See, and this is what I'm saying. You get niggas like this, dog, and this is a nigga right here. He probably an Asian American. Why he looking down? Number one, he probably looking at a script because he's getting paid to do so, okay? He's getting paid. Somebody told this nigga get his ass up there and say this, okay? You know, so they can sway this, you know, the black vote, you know what I'm saying? The black vote so they can talk to voters. And so when it comes down to anything Donald Trump does or any Republican that you see that's with Donald Trump, when it comes down to these midterms, you need to be voting their ass out. Why? Because they agree with Donald Trump, okay? So this is what this brother's doing at the... This is what any nigga you see up here feeling bad for Zelensky, they're bought and paid for. They're told to do that, or these niggas is just completely dumb. You know what I'm saying? Completely dumb. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no common sense. They have no business kind of, you know, acumen or whatever the fuck the word might be. These niggas is always slow. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. You know what I'm saying?
They said either you're going to sign this deal that we put in place or you're going to have to fight for yourself, and it may be a potential World War III. They didn't even let this man say a word back. They said...
All right, so yeah, nigga, that's what it's going to be. Nigga, fuck is we talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's how you get business done at the end of the day. Look, nigga, I ain't going to sit up and hold you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, them little minerals and shit like that, fam, you've been hoarding and holding on to, we need that. Oh, no, we can't. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, you can't do that, nigga? Oh, all this money and all this back and we've been giving your dumb ass? What you mean you can't do what? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we need that, nigga, or nigga, you going to have to fend for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, Trump the bad guy. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's what you call business right there. That's what you call standing on it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, look, nigga, we've been helping your ass out for a minute, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them little minerals and shit, dog, yeah, we need that. You know what I'm saying? You could just come up off that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Huh? What? Nigga said, hold on. Nigga said, what? Nigga said, we need to talk. All right, hold on. That's probably why Trump looks so annoyed with the nigga. He like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Nigga, we don't need to have a conversation, nigga. Get that shit up, nigga. We already been giving your ass billions of dollars. We already been giving your ass military goddamn aid. Low key, we giving your ass military fighters and shit. Know what I'm saying? We been giving you jets, nigga. This nigga Biden been taking care of your dog ass. Come up off of them goddamn minerals, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's what is actually over, but I keep hearing about these minerals. You know what I'm saying? So it has something to do with the minerals. Trump want them minerals. You know what I'm saying? And he like, look, nigga, if you ain't gonna come up off that shit, nigga, then nigga fend for yourself. You know what I'm saying? All the shit we've been doing for you, we gonna just pull that real quick, and you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? You'll be fine. We'll just pull away from the shit. Go ahead, you go ahead and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get why niggas is over here acting like, you know, this is some kind of like, oh, Trump shouting match with Ukrainian president. Oh, man, this is a bad... No, it's not a bad look on us. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Him in the Oval Office and just yelled at him as if he's their child or something. And when he's trying to still be respectful and have a dialogue like an adult, they turn into a screaming match. This can't be the president of the country, man.
Most of you have seen the videos of the meeting that was held in the Oval Office today with Vance, number 47, and Zelensky. And I have to say, that was one of the most embarrassing things I have ever seen.
Oh, well, hey, you can call it embarrassing. Depends on what side of the spectrum you're looking at. Looking at it from goddamn Zelensky's side, you know, he embarrassed himself, in my personal opinion. If you're looking at it from Trump's side, I don't think Trump embarrassed himself unless you somebody who don't like Donald Trump. If you somebody who don't like Donald Trump, anything Donald Trump does is gonna motherfucking be an embarrassment. Look at Trump. He done overtanned himself. That motherfucker is orange out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga. Look at Trump. Yeah, I bet Trump hair fake. You know what I'm saying? I bet he got a toupee and shit. Why hair look like that today? Yeah, his hair looking like that. Yeah, man. Cause he's just an embarrassment. Trump just an embarrassment. Why Trump walk like that? Trump, he just an embarrassment. Yeah, it's embarrassing the way he even walk. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. Anything Trump do, y'all niggas gonna find some shit to complain and cry about. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm glad that our president went out there and stood on this nigga neck. And I'm glad he did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Biden. You know what I'm saying? Because Biden got tired of this accent ass nigga too. You know what I'm saying? Biden was like, look, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I've been giving your ass enough now. You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming over here, nigga, trying to wag your finger, talk about more and shit, fam. First of all, nigga, you're gonna make the block hot if I keep sending your ass money and shit. The American people already looking at me. Tell like it is TV already on our bumper. We done had to motherfucking delete that nigga channel. I'm gonna have to delete another channel of his. You know what I'm saying? If I keep getting out here sending money to your ass. You know what I'm saying? He got this shit documented at this point. So I gotta go knock off another Tell Like It Is TV channel because I keep sending your ass money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, YouTube. Yeah. Tell Like It Is TV. Yeah, where he at now? He at Tell Like It Is TV 2? Yeah, we're gonna have to delete that one. Yeah, delete that one. Yeah. Yeah, this nigga, he on it. Yeah, he on it, man. I give him that. He on it. Yeah, delete that shit. Yeah. All right, I'll holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this YouTube headquarters. Yeah, Susan. Yeah, Susan. Yeah, Tell Like This TV 3? Yeah, Tell Like This TV 3? Yeah, we gotta get rid of that one. Yeah, that one gotta go. Yeah, man, the dude be on his shit, man. He be on his shit. You know, if he was on our side, hell, that'd be a hell of a goddamn person to have on our side. But unfortunately, he's not on our side. Susan, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and strong arm that man channel away. Yep, I need you to do that. All right. Good day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Susan. Yeah, that Tell Like This TV Live. Yeah, gotta get rid of that one. Yep, that one gotta go too. Yep, he was talking about the pandemic and all that shit, and he knew about all this shit, the eating the cake and all that shit before they even came out with the vaccine and what it was all gonna do because they were saying it. We knew that. We knew it just like everybody else. But it is what it is. We gotta play dumb for the American people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was right about a lot of that shit. But yeah, we need you to title that misinformation. Yep. Misinformation, disinformation, all information is, if it's not coming from who, it's all mis and disinformation. Yes. And Susan, yes. You got some kids around. I ain't sniffing no kids in a little while. Hold on, I'm on these phones. Hold on, yeah, Susan, I'll see you at the banquet, okay, next week. Yep, and I'm gonna have a special check for you. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, Tell Like This TV, he been a pain in my side. Yes, he has. He been a real pain in my side. This nigga here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. I'm glad y'all got rid of this. He making videos. Oh, yeah, well, hey, it's all right. He gonna start off at 0 anyway, so by the time he actually start gaining some traction any goddamn way, I'll be up out of office any goddamn way. So, and the job that I need to get done will get done anyway by the time he gain traction again on his channels, okay? So, yeah, I'm not worried about that. But anyway, good day, Susan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what Biden and them niggas was doing. But even Biden had to pull the hold up, nigga, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Even Biden had to wake out his sleep. Like, hold up, nigga, who you talking to, fam? Like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, you know what I mean? Nigga, I've been giving your ass all this money, nigga. You got the nerve to be having some kind of attitude, nigga? Like, this is crazy, you know what I mean? But shout out to goddamn
Canada, Mexico, Ukraine over the American people. Watch what she says. Trump and Vance are an embarrassment and disgrace. It was absolutely shameful to watch them berate the president of another country. So you can say that the president of the United States of America is illegitimate and he's a coward, but they cannot berate the president of another country who's stealing money. I told y'all, there's nobody more anti-American than a Democratic shield. They would rather see us all suffer so they can score points on Donald Trump.
That's a fact. Shout out to Black Alpha Network. He been out here doing his thing. Shout out to that brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Straight up and down. You know, what they call it, FBA or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Foundational Black American. You know, y'all know I like to go from the ancient American. You know what I mean? But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with the foundational Black American thing going on. And shout out to him. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Democrats would rather see everybody be fucked up in the game. Straight up.
Democrats have emboldened every single group in the world by giving them free U.S. taxpayer dollars. They gave the migrants free taxpayer dollars, put them in hotels, gave them EBT cards, thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. Now the migrants are running.
And you know what's crazy? My baby mom told me that shit wasn't real. I was like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her this shit. I'm like, yo, da-da-da-da-da. And she like, oh, I mean, we not together and shit, but so I didn't really want to get into an argument, but I kind of wanted to argue with her and that was one of those moments where I really wanted to push the issue. Like, the fuck you mean? Like, it's not real. Like what kind of shit? Like, you can't be that fucking deep in the matrix like that to where the point a nigga that's telling your ass some shit, cause I do the fucking research and I do fucking videos of this shit. You can't sit up there and tell me that it ain't real. They're not doing stuff like that. Like, you ever hear somebody say some shit and you just get silent, like, yo, if I respond to this shit, it's gonna be a problem. Know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker say some shit, you be like, damn, if I respond to it, I'm gonna drag myself into an argument because I can't believe this motherfucker just said this shit. Know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost it's too stupid to not say something. Know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really have restraint, like. Fuck, I know she did not just say that this shit ain't real. I'm doing videos on this shit. I'm doing massive research. I've been knew about this shit anyway for years. So, the fuck she mean it ain't real? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches, you slow? You know what I'm saying? Like, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even get into the argument. I just was like, I got real quiet. You know what I'm saying? Real quiet after that. I was like, oh, all right. I'm trying to think about shit to talk about. So, you know what I mean? Because she kind of know me and shit. You know what I mean? She kind of know me. We was together for 10 years. She know when I'm ready to clap back. You know what I'm saying? I get quiet and shit. I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I'm starting to think. I'm starting to piece together my goddamn my war of word strategy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get silent. That ain't a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a good thing. I go zero dark silent on your ass in the middle of a conversation and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, her burning flags and think there's nothing wrong with it because the Democrats have boldened them and made them spoiled. They gave the Ukrainian president billions and billions of dollars of taxpayer dollars. Now he thinks he can come to America, to the Oval Office, and disrespect all Americans.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Fuck Zelensky. That's how I feel about it. Fuck that hoe ass, acting ass, wearing heels ass, weak ass bitch. Got the nerve come his ass, and I'm glad Trump and JD Vance stood on that little ass nigga neck. You know what I'm saying? Little short man coming up in here talking crazy to giants and shit. Nigga, get your little, they should have balled his little ass up and rolled his ass up out the goddamn White House. I'm telling you, bro. I'd have slapped fire out of Zelensky. You know what I'm saying? President and all, I'd have slapped the shit out of Zelensky. Like, this nigga nigga, you gonna come off the minerals or not, nigga? You know? Oh, tell like this, that ain't no way to be acting in this, that, and the third. Well, listen, man, sometimes a motherfucker gotta get checked, bro. Sometimes a motherfucker do some shit sometime and you can just be like, all right, hold up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna allow this disrespect like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't letting that fly. You know what I mean? I can't let that fly, bro. I can't let that go. Can't do it. I can't let that one go. You're not gonna come in here disrespecting me like that, fam. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you get away with certain little shit. Like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be politically correct about shit. All right, cool. But certain shit is like, all right, nah. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when that nigga, Trump let that nigga talk until that nigga said, y'all gonna feel it. Like, what the fuck you mean we gonna feel it? Like, nigga, who the fuck is you talking to, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I think Trump wanted to slap fire out that nigga once he said that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it was Tell Like It Is TV, I'd have got up and respectfully slapped the shit out of his ass for that shit. Like, nigga, who the fuck you talking to, nigga? Get your ass up, nigga. Get your ass up out my office and shit. You know what I'm saying? Zelensky went ahead and did shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? He went ahead and did shit anyway. What he gonna do? What Zelensky ass gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they need to see a president slap the shit out of somebody for disrespecting American people. You know what I'm saying? I wish Trump would have slapped the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would have slapped the shit out of him. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out all the day ones.
Said that she supports Mexico, cartels, and illegals over America. She says she supports Canada, open borders, sanctuary cities over America. And she says she supports Ukraine over America. These people support all of these people more than America. There's nothing more anti-American than a Democrat that sides with foreign countries, Canada, Mexico, Ukraine, over the American people. Why?
And these are facts, man. Shout out to the brother for breaking that down eloquently. But yeah, man, straight up and down. Straight up and down, man. The Democratic Party is diabolical to American people, man. Until they can change that, instead of having all these open border, all these weird ass goddamn laws and shit that they want to do and get passed. Like, I seen some shit out here for the voting joint. So they have like this voting joint where you can vote on things, right? And so they have like a thing where you can take like psychedelic drugs and shit on your job and shit. Like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, so motherfucker get high on acid and shit like that and be at work? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a problem. Now, weed, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can have some weed and shit like that. But weed should be like, okay, if they're going to be like extreme, like, because we all know Massachusetts. I don't know if y'all know, because I don't know if some of y'all are in Massachusetts or not. But Massachusetts, heavy liberal, right? Sometimes I used to think like it is kind of conservative out here because there is a lot of conservative views that people do have. But, you know, for whatever reason, the voting and this, that, and the third is very Democrat, okay? And I believe that some of these Democrats are actually like, they have more conservative views than they have liberal views, but whatever, right? But anyway, a very liberal state, right? But they have some extreme shit on a voting joint where they was like, yeah, you can take like, you know, psychedelic drugs and shit, you know, make it illegal to take it at work. Like, what? Hell no. Know what I'm saying? I guess out there, I found this out in Canada, that motherfuckers is out there taking psychedelic drugs and shit like that on the job. Like, yeah, nah, I'm all set with that. You know what I'm saying? And let alone, I'm all set with that, bro. Like, weed is cool. You know what I'm saying? Weed is cool. Because then what we going to do? Motherfucker going to be smoking crack at the job and shit? Like we're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel the same way about technology. Too much technology is a fucking problem because people have now become so dependent on fucking technology. I mean, if a motherfucker was to cut the goddamn electricity off, right? Let's just say that, because myself, I love playing video games, right? I love playing video games. But if they was to stop all video game playing, some motherfuckers would be on suicide watch, bro. Because they wouldn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't know what to do. For real. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got these kids, they on Snapchat all day, Facebook all day. You take social media away from some of these niggas, they gonna be on suicide watch. See what I'm saying? And that's the problem with too much technology. You know what I'm saying? You get niggas like Elon Musk out here. He want to put chips in niggas' brains and have niggas living forever and all this weird ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they already got shit where AI is pretty much downloading itself. Therefore, you know, it can never delete itself and shit. Then they have some shit like some kind of program that they try to delete the shit and the AI motherfucking recreated itself and dipped off and shit. Like, so now they got some kind of robot running around this bitch that they can't deal with. You know what I'm saying? They can't deactivate this robot or nothing. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is a threat to all humanity. And here it is, Elon Musk is running around here building RoboDog. Well, they already had RoboDog since like 2008. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing videos about that in 2008 out here in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Boston Dynamics were creating pretty much a police dog. You know what I'm saying? And they've been having this shit. They're just waiting to really... But like I said, these people are creating these things, and eventually these things are going to take fucking humans out, dog. You know what I'm saying? they're gonna start wiping niggas the fuck out at the end of the day. And we ain't gonna be able to really do shit about that. We ain't gonna be able to do shit about that. The movie Will Smith was in, iRobot, that shit is gonna be a real fucking thing if this shit don't stop. Okay? So the same way I feel about technology, the same way I feel about certain things. Like, okay, too much. Okay, you want niggas to be getting high. Like, okay, a nigga can get high at the job. Okay, cool. You know, smoking that weed. I got no problem with that. I don't even think a nigga should be getting drug tested for weed. Now, if you out here doing coke, you out here smoking base, smoking crack, you out here popping mushrooms and taking acid and shit like that, doing heroin and shit, dog. Like, nah, nigga can't be working and doing shit like that, dog. That's a little extreme. You know what I'm saying? That's a little extreme for me. But you know, they actually have this on a voting joint in Massachusetts, which is alarming. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, how about getting that weed passed all the way before you start doing shit like that? Like, get that weed passed all the way, and let's see how that weed thing shakes out first, where people are not getting drug tested and people high at the job, because you know you might get some goofy ass motherfuckers that's high as fuck at the job and do some goofy ass shit. Like, damn, nigga, we working still. Nigga, you over here high and shit, you know, fucking up the job, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think that it has to be a little bit more research before you start just talking about wanting to pass psychedelic motherfucking drugs and shit on the job. Like, hold up, man. Let's get this weed all the way put through. And then let's see what happens when weed is not part of the drug testing and all that whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that out the way first. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is, though, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell it like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.